brought to you in part by St. Croix Rods. Ardent, rule the water. Strike King Lure Company, gearing up champions for over 40 years.
This week on Extreme Angler. In Bama, in big smallmouth with the
Good
tippy
job,
man. Wow. This week, I'm going to share some of my experiences about catching and locating big summertime bass. We'll be right back. Now, you think these fish are going to be bedding, Jake?
I think they're gonna be uptight. I like a lot more PBJ color stuff in here. I got like a candy watermelon thing.
Yeah, that's what that is there, isn't it?
Watermelon candy.
You got a green pumpkin candy or something on there, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Now green pumpkin's awful good too. Oh, see that? There it is.
Atta boy. Oh, nice one, Jake. Nice fish, man. Atta boy.
Oh, so he's been caught before. Look at that.
You just finished saying about the lizard, right?
About the lizard, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're back in Alabama. You've seen in past shows, Mark and Jake here catching white bass, stripers, crappie. Now we're here for the largemouth, and it's Sweet Home, Alabama. 'Cause I'm here with Jake, with you folks. We're gonna catch some big bass today. Stick around. Well, now it's my turn, and you know what? I was here with Jake in February, catching bass in February. That's all I can say. You know what? I don't care what size they were. We got some good ones in a little creek, muddy water, but we're still catching bass, and that's the advantage of living down here in the Midwest, especially Alabama. We came down here before. Mark just hammered the silver bass with Jake. Like you saw that, it was phenomenal. Then they did the stripers one evening. I can't say how happy I was to see those big fish on film. They had a great time. But I'm back here now for the largemouth, and it's end of April, and we're just gonna fish shorelines, the stuff most you folks like to do. Shoreline stuff for largemouth, high impact stuff, big baits, big rods, heavy lines, you know, the kind of stuff that I like to do. And we're gonna see if we can get some big bass, have some fun, and just enjoy the day, and hopefully show you a couple other ways to go catch them down in Sweet Home, Alabama. Now I just need to catch some fish.
I mean, if you're fishing the Tennessee River and you don't have a spinnerbait or a crankbait tied on, more than likely you're not catching as many fish as the next guy. Oh, nice fish.
Oh, he's not my Alabama slammer, but he's a largemouth bass. There it is. My first fish, first bass in April.
Damn, he got a little humpback to him, doesn't he? Kind of a...
Yeah, chunky little guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he just, boom, those kind of bites.
It's a good keeper
Can't
tournament
miss,
fish.
eh? Yeah, quality, eh?
Yep.
Fat little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Nice green colors and blacks and stuff. Pretty cool, man. I like it. Especially if I'm catching fish. Bass in April. You can do it. Come on down to Alabama. We'll be here. So will Jake. Wow.
Good job, man.
Tell you, you know what, I felt that bite, folks, just like that. It was like a little weight and then boom, like the big ones, how they turn it and suck it in. Your knees start to shake as you think, okay, how big is that gonna be? Yeah, a pound, 5 pounds. We all love to catch the big ones, but man, it's the rush of fishing that I love. That's what I call it, natural high. Hey, Jake?
That's right.
Something else, man. Feeling a fish pulling on your bite, or whether it's a crappie, muskie, striper, bass, boy.
That's right. That's what fishing's all about.
You know, I think Rick Clunt said it. If I ever lose that feeling that I get from fishing, that natural high, that's when it's time to quit. I don't think it's going to happen.
And that's really what you find in this lake. It's just a lot of solid fish. 7s are tough to come by. It's really full of big smallmouth.
You get the smallies in the same locations here?
You can?
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get a lot of that in Ontario.
Some of the best smallmouth I've caught have been back in this pocket.
Gotcha.
But primarily, you know, you're fishing below the tail race waters again.
Gotcha.
Well, it's not Wilson Lake is not Guntersville. You know, it's not Kentucky Lake. It's not really Pickwick either, but it's definitely not a lake on the Tennessee River that you want to overlook. You know, it's the shortest lake. It's 12 miles or something like that from dam to dam.
Right.
And you know, you hear so much about Wheeler and Pickwick and Kentucky Lake and Guntersville. And Wheeler just really gets overlooked, or Wilson gets overlooked, and it's a shame.
They get all the
Great lake.
All the press and Bassmasters and.
Mm-hmm.
I was swimming that.
You got his head there?
Wow, man. That was violent.
God.
That was like a smallmouth hit, man. I know that, like you said, it's not smallies.
This guy's out of control.
I got a feeling on this lake with Jake Tippy that we're going to get some bigger ones. So what I do is, this one's a little watermelon with a red. A little bit more fleck. The water's got a bit more color than I thought it would have. You see my little sliding sinker? So I take that little clip and it makes it real easy because you can find the center just like that and put it right in the center. It's got a little bar so you can actually get it started. You don't have to worry about centering it. A little centering pin helps you. And then I just look, you see the bait there? That's where about the hook wants to come out, about halfway through. Any good sized fish. So you go down a little bit further like this, push it up, and look how that hook sits in there. Phenomenal, you know? And then you get a bite. That hook just comes out like that. That number 4-aught twist lock, 9 times out of 10 it finds its mark. But with these little appendages, sometimes they grab these little legs, little tails, whatever you want to call it. This just sometimes provokes those little strikes. It's a great bait for early in the year like this. We want to shake, small profile. A lot of guys use it, little beaver baits they call them, but this one, striking rodent, and it puts a lot of fish in the boat for a lot of guys. See if we can do it.
Oh. There he is.
Oh, nice one, nice one.
Good fish. We knew there's a big one back here.
Nice one, Jake. Look at him fight. Whoa!
Good
Atta
fish.
boy, Jake.
Well, he
Nice
thumped
one,
that
man.
lizard.
Oh, nice fish. Very nice.
Heck yeah.
Right on, man. Good stuff.
Oh, well, he really wanted that thing
It's nice
steep.
when you set that hook, eh? And you just feel that.
Yep.
Good one, man. Yeah, man.
There we go.
Real nice. Good stuff.
Good fish.
Yeah, good fat fish.
Yep.
Real nice. Real healthy too, eh?
Yep.
Beautiful. Well, let's get her back and get some big guys like that.
All right.
Beautiful, man.
And she's gone. Let's catch another one.
Basically, what we're doing, like Jake said, is the shoreline comes down slightly, maybe from 6 inches to 10, 12, 15. Then it's like steps, tearing down. We found that those bigger fish, Jake's got some nice ones, and we're looking for some really big guys are on that ledge. A lot of guys pass it up because they're looking at all the stuff that most people do, high visible, you know, targets. We're working a little bit deeper. Maybe those bigger fish will be there. Let's see.
Oh. There he is. Good fish, good fish.
Oh boy, look at that.
Good thump. Oh.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh. Love it.
I'd say. Oh. Put on a clinic, Jake.
Another solid fish.
God, real nice fish. Clean looking, eh?
Yep.
I love that little hog. Yeah. Contrary to popular belief by some people, I ain't a fool. Well, this is coming off back with the lizard or the hog, because he ain't gonna be kicking my butt all day.
Oh, nice fish, nice fish.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the fall. Those ones you can't miss, folks. Look at them. Look how nice looks in the water, eh? Those ones you really can't miss. Getting a little bit better, Jake.
Yeah.
Gotta work my way up the
Nice
ladder.
2-pounder. Just a good tournament fish.
Yeah. Really silvery. Beautiful looking fish. Thank you, Alabama. Slam it in Alabama. I'm just using that little rage lizard, eh? And you got the hog.
Yep.
And they're just little, subtle little baits. Very unintimidating, eh? Here's how I rig it. I've got a little bit heavier, 3/16 sliding tungsten sinker. Again on that owner 4-rod. Deadly little thing. And you can't miss with the center pin. You just get your little lizard, striking rage bait, twist it on, right to the top, base sits down, almost straight to it, take it down, up inside, and it sits right in the middle of the lizard like that. And I just take a little skin hook, just barely, just like that, to bring it over that wood a little easier without getting hooked up and losing baits. I don't want to hit you. Mind if I go over to your, if you maybe here?
Oh, yeah.
Is that cool?
Absolutely. Any fish where you
So I
want?
think that's why I'm not getting a lot of fish. I've been hesitating on my bite. I didn't want to hit Jake. I don't want to say that, but you know, he's been getting them. I haven't been getting squat, but hopefully that changes. Otherwise, I'm going to go home.
I bet.
Look. See, I should have been casting instead of. Oh, nice fish. Nice one. Attaboy.
Yep.
What did I just finish saying?
If he wouldn't have been talking so much.
got
He's
it.
barely hung too. Barely got him. Oh no, he got him now. Good
one,
fish.
man.
Good fish. You can,
Good stuff.
look at this. He's been caught too. You know, we were talking about it earlier.
Look at that.
You can see that hole in there, folks. Right there. You know, this is a tournament fish. This fish has obviously been caught, let back.
Very nice.
That's catch and release for you. You know, he may have a hole in his mouth, but you know, we got to have a little fun with him today. See if we can't catch another one. There he is. Good fish, good fish.
On that little ledge, eh?
Yep, good job. Oh yeah.
There you. He's a little chunky one, eh? Fat little guy.
Good job, Carl.
Right through that little nose, too. Look at that. Just barely touched it, too, eh? Just walking with the bait.
Huh.
Ready to go? Hey? Look good in the water, huh? Do ya? You want it to look good? There he goes. Right on.
Nice.
Let's try to get a bigger one. And the sensitivity of these rods, that's what's important. Now watch, I'm just going to show you something. Just something to consider with lighter baits. That's why I got the XS 1000. I can pitch pretty far with this. That's not a very heavy weight. Small bait. So I'm pitching it out. The rock's coming out. And I'm holding my rod where I can watch my line. And for any subtle bites while that bait's sinking, I'll see it because the line will jump or move. And the sensitivity of this rod, there's no way I'm gonna miss a hit. I might miss a hook set if the fish hasn't grabbed it good. But holding it like that, when you're working down little steps and things like that, you see the bow in the line, you can just see those little subtle, doop, your line will go, reel down, tighten up, then set. Sometimes guys make a mistake of setting on a slack line. That's like taking a belt, putting it together, and snap. What happens? Your line's gonna break if that fish has got any beef to him. So the best thing is tight line, set, good rods, reels, line, fish come in the boat.
Good fish?
Yeah, it feels not bad.
Oh yeah, that's a big brownie.
Oh, wow. Hey?
Oh, let me get out of the way.
Whoa. Whoa, man, they scrap hard here. Look at this. Hey? Tagged it. I just felt it. Let him take it a little bit, eh?
Wilson Lake does have some smallmouth.
Let me just swing him in. Okay.
I was trying to get him, Ken.
I'm gonna do the swing, Mark. Fight them
Don't
around.
lose him.
Fight them around. Whew. Alabama, smallmouth. Wow. Look at that, eh? April and Bama and big smallmouth with the
Good
tippy,
job,
man. Wow. When I set, I thought for sure it might be a giant largemouth. And you're right. As soon as they pull, look at that, eh? That's a beautiful fish. Want to maybe take some pictures of them?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll put them in the live well. We're gonna keep going along this rock bluff bank. Jake said we'll do this. We fished some of the shallow stuff earlier, bedding fish, etc. Came looking for some big guys. That looks pretty good. Little bait. Look at that little thing, eh? Killer bait, man. Sliding tungsten. Little hook.
We are going through these game hogs left and right. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Some people may throw a little bit smaller. I love as big of a hook as I can to get in these fish. And a small tungsten weight. We're fishing shallow water, so you don't want anything heavy. As light as you can get it. We're throwing these June bug game hog from Strike King baits. What I'm doing is just simple Texas rig. Putting it right through the top. And a lot of times what I like to do is see how big my bend is, and that's about how far I put it into the bait. So I don't have any of that exposed, except for my knot. I like my knot sticking out of the head, not my knot tire, not my loop. So right in there somewhere is good. Thread it through, turn it around. Now everything is inside the bait, nothing's exposed, and I do a Texpose hook. I actually push it all the way through, so that bait came all the way through there. I'm gonna slide it back, and I'm just gonna bury the tip up in the bait to make it hang free. Make sure your bait's straight. Let's go catch another fish. Uh-oh, fish.
Good one. Oh, yeah. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Oh, right out of that tree. Oh, he's barely, I'm gonna get him in here.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Good one, Jake. Look at that. Perfect hook.
Oh,
He's up inside there. June bug, eh, my man?
oh, June bug is it.
Good stuff. That's
Good
a nice solid
fish.
fish.
Hey, little buddy. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, good
Whoa,
fish.
oh!
Oh, yeah.
Largemouth bass.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
nice one, man.
Yeah. I'll hit that thing right when I hit the water.
Nice. Let's let him go. Good job,
Nice, go right underneath the boat, don't they?
We're almost at the end here. We are at the end here. I'll get one back here. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Nice fish. Right at the
back.
end, right at the end.
At the end.
Oh,
The
into
end.
a great day.
End of the slough. End of the day. And end of the trip. My buddy Jake Tippy in Alabama. Not a giant. You saw us get some real good ones. Jake got some real nice fish today. Bit bigger than him, but it's been a blast. Alabama in April, catching largemouth bass. Gotta love it, man. KU, thanks for catching and making my day. Whoa, we went for the camera. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Extreme Angler and maybe back in Alabama. That's it. Interstate batteries. Lucky Strike. Spider thread, micro braid. Catch us at extremeanglertv.com.